Hi, everybody. Today is day 20 of my Facebook Live. And actually, I recorded this already once and I deleted it because for whatever reason, it didn't go live. And so I'm re-recording. But what I wanted to talk to you about is what do you think about money? Do you have a good relationship with money? And I was just curious to find if you did have a good relationship with money. The way we think about money has a lot to do with if we are a success or not. If we attract money to us, or if it seems to leave our wallets, just seems to go out. You know? So, I used to feel like the money would just fall out of my hands all the time, you know. It's like, it's like a sieve. It just goes right out the window. Ah, there we go. Somebody's here. Okay, so I know somebody's seeing me. Okay, good. Because I was having an issue before, and my Facebook Live was not. Oh, hi, Vicky. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. I'm talking tonight a little bit about money. And if you have a healthy relationship with money, if you have a good relationship with money, and one of the things that I wanted to talk about was the book "Secrets of the Millionaire Mind" by T. Harv Eker. This book really, really, really opened my eyes up about money. A lot of times we have these things that have been told to us, or that we say, or they're sayings, or whatever about money, and I wrote down a list of things that I've heard over my lifetime, either from a parent or a teacher or a preacher, or just, I don't know, even maybe I said it, came up with it myself. But one is, it's only money. What am I, made of money? You know, a lot of times as parents will say that to our kids because, they want, right? And so this was, so that's one of the things I've said it. What do you think? I'm made of money? Money is evil, or the root of evil. Money can't buy happiness. It's just as easy to love a rich man as it is a poor one. Rich men can't get into heaven. Rich people are rich because they take money from the poor. You can't take it with you, filthy rich. Money doesn't grow on trees. Not everyone can be rich, and we can't afford it. We don't have money. So I hear people saying this kind of things all the time. And what I wanted to say is, after I read the book, it changed my mindset about money. Because it made me realize that all these statements that I heard, and this is what T. Harv Eker says. He says, all the statements that you've heard about money when you were young remain in your subconscious mind as part of the blueprint that is running your financial life. So one of the things that really stuck with me is that rich men can't get into heaven. I've always been told that. All my life I heard that saying. Rich men can't get into heaven. Well, that's not exactly how it states it in the Bible, but it says something to that effect, but it's not that. It just says that it's easier to get through the eye of a needle than to get into heaven, or something like that. Rich men. But I don't think that God discourages us from being successful. I don't believe that. I think that it's it's not that money is evil or the root of all evil. I think that the love of money, and that's where the difference is. The love of money is the root of all evil. So if you are so consumed with money and all you care about is money and you're greedy, yes, that's evil. That's very evil. But money's not evil. Money's a tool. So, like, if you have if you have money, then you're able to bless people. You know, one of the biggest lies that I think that's told to us is that if someone is rich, then because that person is rich, somebody else is poor. And I think that's a lie. I think it's a very big lie, because if I work hard, if I go out and I work really hard and I make lots of money, you know, I make lots of money, I'm not stealing that money from somebody else. I'm not keeping somebody else from being, you know, from making money because I'm making money. That's not true. It just means that I have determination. It just means that I have, you know, that I have a goal, and I'm determined to go and do something to better my life. But it doesn't mean that because I make money and because I become rich, doesn't mean that because I'm rich, someone else is poor, because there's only so much money to go around. That's not true. Money is everywhere. There's money everywhere. The more money I make, the more money I can spend, you know? So like last night, we went out to dinner and we went to a restaurant. And while we were at this restaurant, I got, well, it's a restaurant my son works at, so we got a 50% discount on our meal. Awesome. I love it when I get a discount, right? Everybody likes to get a discount. But you know what we did instead of just keeping that money to ourselves? We turned around and whatever that discount was that we got, we gave it to the server. So we were blessed because we received a nice hefty discount. 50% is pretty good, right? And we turned around and we gave that 50% to the server, you know? And she was like, "You just made my day. You just made my day." And I was, I said, "Well, you deserve it." So, because I felt like the restaurant really wasn't busy. And she probably is working, probably was thinking she wasn't going to make any money that night. But I was able to, because I got a discount, I was able to bless her. So money, the more you give, the more you receive, And if you make money, you're able to bless more people. So many people think that, rich people are selfish and they keep all the money and they're hoarding all the money, but that's not true. Rich people go out and they purchase things. Rich people go out and buy things. So the money that they're making and the money they're accumulating, they're putting back into the economy so that somebody else can earn money. Hey, Hector, thanks for joining me. So we're talking about money. Anyway, but so it's just, you don't have to be poor, It's like God doesn't want you to be poor. God wants you to prosper. And the Bible says that, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future. He doesn't want us to be kept poor. We're not supposed to be poor. We're not supposed to be in poverty. We're not supposed to be, but we have to remember it's all about mindset. If you think with a poor mindset, you're going to stay in a poor mindset. And if you think with a wealthy mindset, you're going to make your wealth is going to materialize. That's why I think it's really important to read this book, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Because in this book, you're going to, all these things that have been programmed into your brain your whole life, they're going to, you're going to start seeing a whole new way of looking at things. If I go out and I become wealthy, that's awesome. I'm going to be able to bless someone. If you want to, say one of your kids wants to go on a mission trip, or you want to, you have a friend who's got a kid that wants to go on a mission trip, and they're they have to raise all this money so they can go. If you don't have any money, how are you going to bless them? If you don't have any money, how are you going to go and how are you going to give to them so that you can bless them? because it's much better to give than it is to receive. And being a blessing to others is a blessing to you. So I just think it's really important that we change the way that we think about money, and change the relationship that you have with money. You know, money's just a tool. Money is a tool. And if you start thinking of money as a tool, you know, it'll change everything. It'll change how you, because you know what? If I have money and I go spend it, I've just blessed the business that I spent the money in. And they're in turn able to pay their employees. So, you know, it's just all, it goes around and around and around and around. You know, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff, you know, on TV and on the internet and everything these days about socialism and all this stuff. And, you know, everybody wants everything free and everybody wants, you know, and it makes me mad because I know that all that's going to do, it's going to keep people from going out and doing more and doing better. And how are they ever going to give to other people if they've got nothing? You know, something to think about, you know, but it's just something that I thought I would bring up tonight because it was on my mind. And if you haven't read the book, Secrets of the Millionaire's Mind by T. Harv Eker, I would highly recommend that you read that book because it will change your mindset about money, and it will help you to, you know, it will help you so that you don't feel like, you know, more people that are broke are obsessed with money than people that have an abundance of money. People that have an abundance of money, they're not worried about money. They just spend it, make more, spend it, make more, spend it, give. They give to charity. They give to, you know, their church. You know, they're able to help their neighbors. They're able, you know, if you don't have it, you can't give it. Plain and simple. So, you know, be a blessing. Be a blessing to those around you. You know, do them a favor. Go out and make some money so that you can bless the people around you, you know. And it's really important. It's really important. So anyway, this is my day 20. Can you believe it? Day 20 of my Facebook Live. I made it. One more day and I will have made it through the challenge. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. And it's been a challenge trying to come up with good topics. So, but I've been coming up with some, you know. And I appreciate you all coming on and listening to me, watching me, liking, you know, giving me likes and making and commenting. Appreciate you all. But if you haven't already subscribed to my Facebook Live, hit the subscribe button at the top. And if you'd like to learn how to do Facebook Lives, I have a free training that I can give you that will help you to learn how to do this. It's actually a lot of fun. And I'm getting a little bit better. I still stutter here and there, but I think I'm getting a little bit better. I'm trying not to say so much. In the first ones, I said it quite often, like every other sentence. Hey, Dana, how are you? Thanks for joining me. We were just talking about, there I said an We were just talking about money and our relationship with money and what we think about money. And I just wanted to highly recommend a book by T. Harv Eker, and it's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And in the book he talks about, you know, he talks about money and how we've been programmed negatively to think negative about money. And it's really an eye-opener. So if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend that you read it. Anyway, day 20, Facebook Live, one more to do, and I will have finished my challenge. But I'm not going to stop at day 21. I'm going to keep going. So just subscribe so you can keep getting my Facebook Lives as I join. And thanks so much for joining, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.